A lot of relationships don't last longer than 2.5 years, and it's because they've run out. Hi, I'm CindyKing. I am a relationship coach and a dating coach to executives and high achiever in Vancouver. So I really want to talk about today a really special topic about relationships. I know that relationship could last a very long time, but it's only the activities that you could do. I found this wonderful book and I love to share it with you. It actually helps in your relationships. And why I like this book, and I'll tell you in a bit. I have a special announcement, and I'm going to be launching 2 books, and one of the books is going to be relationship, the other one's going to be about dating. So watch out for the dates of those launch and subscribe to my channel. So I want to tell you a little bit about a lot of relationships don't last longer than 2.5 years, and it's because they've run out of things to do or say to each other. And I think a lot of people need to grow within a relationship, and that could be long distance, or it could be their partner could be here, or it could be living together. And I think there's a lot of things that you don't know about your partner. And what I really like about this book, which I'm going to show you in a second, is actually tells you day by day journey of what that opportunity looks like. So every day there's going to be a question. So I'm going to show you the book right now. It's called the Q&A book right here. The reason why I love this book you can write it along for 3 years. Within that 3 years, every day there's a question, and no matter where your partner is or he or she might be away or in town, you can still text the question to them and they can still respond. And it doesn't matter if you had the same answer or not. I think it's more like getting to know your partner a little bit and how they think and how they view their own world. And I think that's a very bonding moment. And so, for example, every day it actually has one question, and you ask this to your partner. For example, I'm looking at August 13 here, and it says, what's new in your relationship? And you ask that to your partner, and then you can write the answer down. This could be done before going to bed, or when you wake up, when you guys are having coffee together, if that's allowed during your time schedule. And every year, when you go back to the beginning of the year, you can ask the same question and your answer might be different, and you might be surprised with, for example, what brings you joy. So to ask that question to your partner and what they're going to respond is, versus with what my response is, what brings me joy, right? So what's bringing you joy? So it learns a little bit more deeper in the question as you go, and as the journey goes on, as months goes by and years go by, you guys actually created a memory book, and it's actually the big part about this book I really, really, really like is giving a moment of pause in your life. So being away from business or your children or kids or anything of that aspect, what I really like is it actually gives you a pause moment away from electronic, and just be intimate with each other and having a bonding moment. And just as simple as a question a day just to get to know your partner, I think that's a big fundamental factor that a lot of people miss out on. There's no excuse that you can't answer this question or whatsoever. You can definitely text them, definitely send them an email. And one person can be an indicator of writing it down, because when you write it down, it's more sentimental. They do have individual ones for yourself, so this is also a Q&A book for individual, and this book is actually good for 5 years. So what's really big out there is getting to know yourself as well as a unit, as a partner. Is pause a moment out of your day, of your life, and just reflect on who you really are and what you stand for. And the fact that they give you nice lines, and I love the cover and the gold trend. I think it's very chic as well, and very trendy, so it never goes out of style if you always put it in your bookshelf. Again, like for example, write down your last text message, and those memories, as the years go by, it might shock you where you were from a year ago, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, or 5 years ago. And you watch yourself grow in that journey, and when you have that as a record, I think that's such a special moment for anybody. So I will definitely link it below, the books, the 2 books that I recommend. One for yourself and then one for your as a couple as well. I think that's a big. If you have any topics that you want me to touch base on, relationships or dating, please leave it a comment below. Remember, also hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye now.